Hello everyone, we have a Chevy 2500 Express van, and the driver were complaining that he have a knocking noise coming from the rear end. As you can see, we lifted up the van. I tried first to spin the tires. I released the parking brake and tried to spin the tires. I thought maybe the problem is in the calipers and maybe one is locked up and it's holding the tires. I tried to spin one tire and it was spinning freely. I tried to spin another, it was the same, but after a few seconds it was locking up automatically and the noise was coming from the differential. So I decided to remove the rear end differential. This is our differential and both axles. If you want to remove the differential, first you should remove both axles, left and right. After, remove two brackets that are holding the bearings, and after you can remove the differential itself. I was looking at it, took a look at the spider gears and ring gear and pinion. Everything looks good, the bearings looks good. What I don't like is that when one wheel it's spinning just a little faster than another, it's locking up. It's supposed to lock up because it's not open differential, it's automatically locking differential. It have this mechanism inside that is locking automatically the differential, so both axles are spinning with the same speed. It have this small cylinder with two lips and two teeth for that moment when you're driving forward and when you're driving in reverse. So it's locking up in both directions, and it's locking up only when one wheel is turning too fast. In our case, it's locking up when it's supposed to and also when it's not supposed to. When it have a good traction, sometimes it's locking up too. So I decided, I didn't found any parts to replace, so I'm gonna remove just the locking mechanism and I'm gonna leave the differential like a regular open differential. So we'll see if anything is gonna change and we will still have this knocking noise or not. Now I'm gonna use something to remove this cylinder from inside and take out this locking mechanism. As you can see, this pin is coming out. After, we can remove this pin and take out this part. As you can see, this part came right out. Actually, I was looking at this mechanism right now, and this is the only piece you should remove. If you have this piece removed, it's not going to lock up. So right now I will try to spin it one more time to make sure, but I guess these teeth don't have where to be stuck right now, so it's gonna spin freely around because it was stuck, it was locking when it was pushing on this lip right here. It has two lips, as you can see, this lip and this lip. And I guess this is the only piece you should remove to transform your automatically locking differential into an open differential right now. Even if we still have these two lips inside and this cylinder, the differential is not gonna lock up. And even if the speed of one wheel is gonna be much faster than another, it still will work like an open differential. Only problem right now that if one wheel is gonna lose traction, then it's gonna receive all the torque and it's not gonna lock up. Now I'm gonna take out this pin and I'm going to install the differential back into its housing on the van. As you all can see, our differential is back into the housing. Now we should install the brackets on the side that hold the bearings. After the axles back inside, the C-clip and the pin. The brackets that holds the carrier bearings are back. Now we can install the axles. This is our C-clip. It goes inside and holds the axle. This is a C-clip from the left side. Now let's install it back. The C-clip is back. After you install the C-clip, just pull the axle inside the left one and the right one. Now we should shift the transmission into neutral. After you will shift the transmission into neutral, you will be able to spin this ring gear, and you will need to install this pin back in its place. Make sure the spider gears are aligned so you can go through a hole, and after you should tighten back this bolt. It goes right here. Now we're going to use the torque key and we're going to tighten the carrier bearings cap bolts. We're gonna do 130 feet per pound. And these are the bolts we need. 1, 2, 3, 4. Everything is back. Now we can go to test drive the car. And the car drives well now. We don't have any problems, we don't have any knocking noises coming from the rear end. Everything is fine.